relay some interpretive messages to focus on who you can lean into right now to feel strong this week and to find happiness. So let's get started. There are fishermen around, so I'm assuming they won't mind. But all right, is that good enough? It's so beautiful down here, huh? Okay. Let's just try here for now, I guess. Okay. My phone is gonna get wet, but what are you gonna do? Just very briefly, this is how I always start in case you're interested in trying stone balancing or you'd like to balance both hemispheres of your brain. I'll do this very quickly. Put your arms out in front of you, cross your wrists, interlace your fingers, bend your elbows towards you, breathe in, hold it, breathe out. Stretch your spine. Good. Now open your arms. Whatever hand is on top, switch. Interlace your fingers. Bend your elbows and come in and breathe in. This helps to balance your emotions. When you feel like you're just not quite yourself, or when you need to do something that requires public speaking or being balanced of any kind. All right, and shake it out. Good. All right, let's get started. I will balance a few stones and then take a pause and relay an intuitive message for whoever is watching. If you see this, if you're here when we relay the messages, they are specifically for you. It's regarding what have you overcome and who are you becoming this week? What can you lean into to feel your best? All right. If you'd like to, you can put an emoji below. That helps the rocks. They love it. Hope y'all are doing well. There's a lot going on in the world, and if no one has said this today, you are important. And even if you don't have it all figured out, it's precisely the spot to be in. Y'all see that? Maybe. Kind of, sort of. Okay. Good enough, I guess. It's okay. I'm not going to mess with it too much. All right. Let's try over here. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, man. All right. So I started balancing stones, and something that you could try also if you ever were interested is there's a time in my life where kind of maybe you can relate to where a lot of things we sort of stumble a bit, as it happens for many of us at the beginning of our hero's journey or spiritual awakening. And so I found I had a lot of free time. And I always used to like to come down to the river with my dad before he died when I was little. And it was always such a magical place. And so uh, the only way I could find to really get out of my head during that time was I started playing around with stacking rocks. And it's really incredible because most people probably don't think much of it or think it's strange, but actually anybody can do this. And it's really all about trying. And the first time that something just stays for you, it really is like a spark that can change your entire life, because suddenly something that would be impossible in your entire life suddenly is possible. So what does that mean for your life? How many things in your life right now just seem, oh, I'll never be able to be in a great relationship, or I'll never be able to make more money. I'll never be able to move to that nudist camp in Utah. I don't know what your goals are, but what if that is possible? You know, I'm not saying everything is easy. Sometimes we just need a little spark, possibility, and someone to give a damn. And I can give a damn about all of you. It's okay. Sometimes you have to talk to them. It's all right. It's all right. You're gonna be just fine. Okay. Let's try this. I make no promises about anything spectacular today. Hopefully, you just being here for a moment will be a little break from your world and feel spectacular. There's a few, not to be cheesy, but of course, like many things in life, there are certainly metaphors that can be found here. So, if you don't have a good foundation, a solid foundation, you can do the most amazing things, but it probably is not going to last real long. And often we're in a rush to get to something we feel is successful or worthy or interesting. Of course, you are, right? That's the whole reason why we scroll. Is we scroll because it gives us that little hit of something interesting. But it can be a long, long time to be able to to recognize when something isn't going on. I apologize ahead of time, but singing is something that balances the nervous system, and so I'm gonna sing very badly from time to time, and you are absolutely encouraged to join me. It helps to balance things. Okay. Heard the voice of the David thing and you please away, but you don't really care for me. So it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. About the composing hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm not sure we don't like that. Let's get popular. Okay, good. Interesting. All I've ever learned from love is how to shoot somebody like Julia. It's not proud to it's not to see the light. Oh, this is interesting today. Let's reset. How are y'all doing? Hi. Let's try this. Interesting. Hallelujah. Yeah. Hope y'all are singing along with me. The rocks love it. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Maybe we'll put you up a little bit higher. How about that? Bring me a higher love. Isn't that a song? Alright. Gosh, it's so gloomy out today. Okay. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. Right. I hope y'all are doing well. And just a minute, pause, and we can relay some messages that may help you. I've been a spiritual intuitive or psychic for about 10 years now, and I've done about 500 to 1,000 readings over that time. I think about probably around 890. I have some reviews online, and what really ignites my heart about that is that you have the potential to tap into your own intuition in ways that can truly change your life. You can get answers where you feel so stuck, or not to tell you what to do necessarily, even though we're all feeling that way. Just tell me what to do, but more so help understand who you are when you're making decisions easily, when you feel strongly, when you communicate well. Who are you and who are you not? You can also tap into your higher self and your soul's input on the situation. And I love that. And sometimes it's so funny and so fun. All right, let's try this guy. So it's kind of unique. Some kind of rhodonite, I think it's called. There are a lot of actually semi-precious stones out here. So if you want to put an emoji in the comment below, then in a minute I can give you a specific message. All right. And if you want a personal reading, you know what to do, of course. Go to the link in the description box below. Sounds pretty easy, but why not? Let's do one tiny one. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, Jasper. I don't know if y'all are crystal or rock people, but here's some. It's not really showing up, but some Jasper. All right. Let's try this. We're in this together, right? We're in this together. Okay. No, you're not really liking that, huh? Frederick here needs a little time to to ground himself. So let's try out. Should we try the difficult as I start to kind of connect field, connect to some of you if you'd like that. I know we can do this. Yeah, do you like this a little better, maybe? Let's see. It's raining so hard. I don't want to leave it just like this. Let's try. Think a little rain is going to stop us? Me and the folks here, we have been through it. Times 100. Wow. This is the night the lights went out in Georgia. Oof. Okay. Honestly, when it rains down here, it's actually my favorite time. My favorite time is when it rains and then it stops, because all the rocks get wet and you can truly see some of the crystalline structures and the legitimate semi-precious stones, and it's just beautiful. It's harder to see it when it's dry. I am so wet. Oh my God. All right. Okay. Jesus, take the wheel. All right. Y'all are like, what the F is happening right now? Oh, man. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, if you're just joining, I encourage you to go to the beginning of the feed if you have a chance. I'm going to dry you off, all right? Okay. Oh, I forgot my stand. Ah! Sweet baby Jesus. Okay. I'll go back in a minute. So let's just do a couple messages if I can ground myself. Hey, messages. Whew. That was, I feel closer together. We just survived something pretty intense. I'm just kidding. It's just water, but okay. Wow. So I'm so glad you're all here. I hope you're doing well. So much for the psychic medium that lives in a creepy old shop with a crystal ball, huh? Welcome to 2026. Okay. But thank you all for being here. Oh man, okay. So if you're here, that means that there's likely it's staying up. It's likely that there's a message here for you. And if you'd like a personal reading that can help you to see your steps forward, see where you may have lost power in your life and how you can get that back, then you know what to do. Go to the description box below. But I'm grateful for every single one of you. Okay. All right. So I'll show you one more exercise that I do often that you can really benefit from. I like this one a lot. This is really helpful if you have heaviness in your heart, if you feel like you're not really connecting with people very well. You know that feeling like, I should go outside, but I'm doom scrolling. I want to meditate, etc. But this is a way to break that, okay? So I used to do this in the energy psychology groups I would do for years. So find yourself in a comfortable place where you won't be interrupted for just a few minutes. And I'd like you to tap the center of your chest and feel the center of your chest. Keep tapping. And as you tap, imagine you're breaking up heavy, gray soot or rock. Good. And every time you tap, I don't know if you'll feel a warmth or an opening, but you do. And whatever you can imagine and sense is real. 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, brush down, breathe in, out. Good. And feel your body. One last part, and then we can connect. Feel the center of your chest. Breathe in through your nose. Focus on your forehead. Breathe in again. Focus on the top of your head. Breathe in yet again. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And breathe out your mouth. Focus on the center of your chest. Breathe in. Move it to your forehead. Breathe in again. Move it to the top of your head. Breathe in again. Hold it. Focus on that space just above the top of your head. We're moving it all up and out. Hold it. Hold it. Imagine breathing out the bottoms of your feet. One more time. I know you'll make this a good one. Focus on the center of your chest. Breathe in. Focus on your forehead. Breathe in again. Focus on the top of your head. Breathe in again. Hold it. Hold it. Let it all float up there. And release. Let the dust settle. And notice what's changed. Can you breathe easier? Do you feel more open? Maybe you feel nothing. Whatever you feel is perfect. Okay. So, I'm going to trust that whoever ends up seeing this, they will get the message that's meant for them. Okay? Whether you're watching this live now or later. Okay? I think, yeah, let's take a look. Okay. Thank you for blessing every person, every being. Thank you for blessing every person, every being here, as well as their friends and loved ones. Thank you for making their life with more gentle grace, ease, and financial comfort, as well, and most importantly, with love. So it is. Okay. So, I think I'm here. We could do pick a card. So I'm going to show you 2 cards in a second, and I would just like you to intuitively pick one of them. You can just choose the one that your gut tells you would be for you. When I show you these 2 cards, you can pick the one that you're drawn to. You can close your eyes and take your time and pause this, but I'm going to show you 2 cards, and then that card will be your message. Okay, so let's see here. Thank you, angels. Show me 2 cards for the collective, for whoever is watching this. Somebody's name is Trevor. Somebody knows someone named Herschel, or there's Hershey's chocolate. You're eating chocolate while you're watching this. Something about Indiana, something about high up on the mountain. Somebody has something big happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is a big test or is an important day. Okay. Okay, there we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see. 2? Okay. All right. So, if you are drawn to pile 1, that would be right here. This is pile 1. And this would be pile 2. Uno, dos. So just take a second or pause it and just go with your first gut. Which one has the message you need to know about the version of you can let go of this weekend, and the version of you can lean into? A little bit about how you're growing and expanding and what you need. And anybody who's going to attempt to interfere, you won't have to worry about that. So 1 or 2. Okay, pause this if you need to. Okay, so let's get started. So if you chose pile 1, is that better or worse? Maybe worse. Okay, if you chose pile 1 here, then the version of you that you have been really leaning into, I can tell that if you chose pile 1, you likely have some financial concerns. It could even be that you are in a partnership. It could be you and your partner, literally, or you own your own business. There's also a sense that you've been worried a bit. And I understand that feeling worried, feeling terrified even of what could happen is all normal. However, this first card is saying this is the part that can step aside. And sometimes even if it's hard, we can find ways to step aside. That's why I balance rocks, because you can't think about anything else. So the version of you that can step back this weekend is Midas Miser. Somebody's name might be Mike. This says entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. Delight in sharing life's riches. Yeah, somebody here, I see somebody here sitting on a bench or maybe just sitting on the couch thinking. And somebody here has red hair. And somebody here, the pair that you're with, that maybe this is your partner, maybe this is your business partner, where the financial worry kind of bounces back and forth. They are likely a different race than you. You're different in a lot of ways. But this is a version of you that you can kind of let step back. I could tell that for somebody here, you're expecting some income. It's been a bit tight. It's been very tight, actually, for about 4 months. And it's just not making sense. You're trying to be optimistic. You're keeping an eye out for opportunities. You literally have worked through all your shadow work of giving and receiving. I'm getting the name Rob or Robin. Twizzlers. Somebody might be eating Twizzlers. Okay, and so you're expecting this. Also, this card does imply that, first of all, there's no worry. You have the skills. It says entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. This tells me that you are very good at alchemizing life, taking life and making something out of nothing. This also tells me that you might burn easily. I'm hearing somebody here burns easily in the sun. Somebody here is saying, I got my nails done and nobody noticed. If that's you, put your comment below. But this is the version of you that can step back. Also, your partner, your husband, wife, partner, business partner, roommate, they are not as optimistic as you. They, on the other hand, it's harder for them to be optimistic. I'm getting the name like Joel or Juan, David. And so it's been a balance for you. It's been kind of hard to balance your optimism with that energy of scarcity, but it's going to be okay. Yeah, because you're a very giving spirit, and I really can respect that and appreciate that. You are someone that would give the shirt off your back. You're someone that would give, I just heard, you're someone that would give the thong off your, that's interesting. Also, something here, somebody needs new shoes. Just get some new shoes. If you can afford it, get some new shoes. But there's a lot of worry here. And just know that not all of this worry about finances is your energy. Okay? Sometimes we take on other people's energies. The peacock could be important. May 14th could be important. It could be like a birthday. You're not seeing eye to eye with this person in your life financially right now, and that's okay. That will get better. Somebody does the stock market, like the Dow Jones. Yeah, your heart chakra is very open, which is good. I do feel like you will be receiving an increase in income, but you will have to stay open. Okay. Somebody's doing a tribute. Somebody is like making a tribute song. Somebody here is writing a tribute to someone. Someone's doing like a fundraiser. A fundraiser for Elvis? I'm not sure. If any of this resonates, please put a comment below. So, somebody here recently got divorced or went from like a Mrs. to a Ms. Also for somebody here, your hands are extremely important. Your hands are extremely important, and not just for an increase in money, but that's the way that your soul moves through you. Whether it's just, a hand on a friend's shoulder when they're having a bad day, or whether it's literally giving a massage. Some of you are massage therapists or do Reiki. Your hands are very important, so take good care of them. Okay. I'm also hearing this other person that's in your life, this counterpart here, they have good intentions, but it says creative ability to turn anything to gold. This other person only wants the gold. You know, they're not so interested in the long nights, you know, putting yourself out there, or for some of you, going without. Some of you, like I said, I haven't bought new shoes in a while. This other person may not be interested in like managing their vibration and their mood, and that's okay. But just know that you are in the right mindset. We have to be open to the alchemy of taking something, a skill, maybe it's a car, maybe it's whatever, and turning it into gold, making it really valuable. But it takes a process. So, okay, I'm getting the name Joel. So that's the part of you that you're being encouraged to let go a little bit, let go of a little bit. And so what can you focus on the most? It actually lines up really well. So you have dilettante. So you are good at many, many things. It says delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Somebody here has a name like Diane. Somebody here, something about a spray tan, something about she's always a woman to me. Somebody here meditates. Somebody here is very good at gardening. Somebody here does a lot of praying or spiritual work with plants and flowers. Somebody here doesn't really care much about their appearance or their hair. They're kind of like, I'm going to live my life. Somebody here is an artist, likely a painter, but you, in a specific way, you like plein air painting. So you like looking at something in real life and then painting it. But also that's another way to say you have a skill of taking something that everybody can see and feel and taste and touch, but you have a way of interpreting that and putting it onto paper, so to speak, or onto a map, so it makes it personal to them. That's really a skill. Also, somebody here likes to wear vests. Somebody here is writing a book, or you've considered writing a book. You really should. Somebody here is journaling. Wow. Y'all are very talented. Somebody here also wow, I've never noticed that before. Some of you here have a cat for sure. I'm hearing Groucho Marx could be the name of the cat. Some of you here like to bake, and I see you stirring. And what really stands out is somebody here likes to meditate in front of a big, big window. You're serious about this stuff, though. I mean, you might be good at many things and you bounce around, but you like to have a good time when you're learning, but it's dedication. You're dialed in, I heard. I'll let it anti-hero. I'm not sure what that means. This is one of the few times when you get to let your hair down, so that's why you love this. Also, something about being near a pool. You really are missing being near a pool. If you chose this first pile here, you can focus on all your skills. You're good at so many things. Something about Joshua, something about Chicago, something about being at a pool. I definitely know that one of you here at least has one cat. And you should really look up octopus as a spirit animal, which may sound weird depending on your beliefs, but what your gift is, like the octopus, is that, did you know that each arm of the octopus actually has its own brain? It's not that the octopus has to, worry about what is this arm doing and that arm and that arm and that arm. Can you imagine? I mean, some of us feel that way. They don't, because each arm of the octopus has its own brain. So it's literally like having 8 brains 8 parts of us doing things. And that's kind of what stands out here. And so I feel like once you're in the flow, you really can get a lot of things done. I'm getting the name Jennifer, something about a hockey team, something about I can go the distance. Your soul has your back. It may feel like a bit scattered, but your soul has your back. Your soul is lighting up these things so you can choose what you want to do this weekend. And there's been a conflict here for a little while of I have these interests and I need to make money. I need to make money, honey. And you're being encouraged to try to let the financial pressure pause, which I know is easier said than done, which is why I balance rocks, anything that gets your mind in the present moment, and truly narrow down what is it that sparks joy in you. Okay? So, I know it's brief, but that's what we have for pile 1. I'm also getting something about someone's going to New York and they're going to have a good time. I'm hearing charity case. Follow the leader. I'm hearing something. I wish I had some whiskey glasses so I don't have to see the truth. They're probably making out on the couch right now with someone new. Whiskey glasses. Maybe somebody's drinking whiskey. Okay. So, let's take a look. If you chose pile 2, the second one, thank you for sticking out through the first one. If you resonated, please comment below. If you chose the second pile, this is very, very different. This also has to do with the heart. Absolutely. It's a little bit more somber, a little bit more focused. So the version of you that you've been that you can kind of let go of a little bit. Wait, which one of these was, what was it? This is let go. This is let go. This is let go. Okay. All right. So first of all, somebody here watching this may have a son. Somebody here, I just got confirmation. Somebody here has been spending a lot of time inside. So the version of you that you can step back from, try to, change the pattern is the hermit. It says, seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. So somebody here has been spending a lot of time indoors. Somebody here has really been feeling really depressed. They're really down. They really feel a lot of heartache. Somebody here, goes out shopping maybe, and when they come home, they just sort of sit there with the bags, the bags in the car, or they sit in the house with all the grocery bags or whatever. They just sit there. It's a very melancholy, it's a very intense, heavy stuckness. And part of that is I get the feeling there was a part of you that wanted this at one point, but now the time is moved forward. Somebody here took down pictures off their walls. Somebody here has been having really bad heartburn. And all these things can get a little bit better if we can step outside of ourselves for just a little bit. You've done great work. Somebody here about this, I see roots. Like maybe you're pulling up the roots of a tree, uprooting yourself. Somebody here really needs to take a shower or, my rule of thumb for depression or something like that is look good, smell good, feel good. Look good, smell good, feel good. I've been a therapist for 14 years, and that's one of my basic go-tos if you're feeling like this hermit here, okay? But it's time to get out of the house. And it's hard. I really get it. Somebody here is spending a lot of time pleasuring themselves. It's time to get out of the house a little bit. But the outside the house feels scary. Something about Janet, something about I've got to clean this kitchen first. Something about I'll be your redneck Romeo. You can be my tan leg Juliet. Jason Aldean. Somebody here may have the name Jason. Yeah, somebody here needs to take good care of their health. They need to take a shower. Yeah. I'm hearing again whiskey glasses. So once you do that, who can you become? Who can you lean into this week to feel better? You have student. Oh, that's where the roots are coming from. So this is not so literal. You literally might be going to college. You might be considering going back to school or doing a training online. I feel like some of you are. And that would be a good idea. Something about June will be important for that. It says humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. So you're a very humble person. And what I feel is, for some of you, you're a stud. For some of you, there's a dent in your car that you want to take care of. But you have all these really great qualities. You're humble, you're talented, you have an ability to pause and be really still. Some of you are really good with kids. And yet when we're in a bubble, it's easy to lose touch with that because we have no mirror at all. We have to have a mirror of some kind. So, student, this tells me that, once again, if you're thinking about writing a book, absolutely write a book. Some of you have been trying and it's not going well, and you're throwing pages and you're saying, the heck with this, I'm not going to write this book. This doesn't matter. It does. And if you're thinking of going back to school in June, that would be a good idea. Something about meatloaf, something about God bless Texas. Da, da, da. Something about an STD, something about God bless the broken road that led me straight to Drew. Goldenrod. You're so good with kids, and that's something that you can lean into this week also. You should know that you have a very specific kind of knowledge, and it comes a lot from your own experiences. And you may feel like, oh, I don't have the education, or I don't have this or that, but you have to know that that is truly valuable. It's okay. Somebody here is having problems with their legs are hurting a lot. That can get better by getting out of the house a little bit more and stretching them. It is getting kind of rainy and dark in here, so I do feel that this weekend is going to go very well for you. Once again, take a shower. It may sound simple, but somebody here really needs a spiritual shower. Take a long shower. If you have Epsom salt, put them in a bath even. If you've been having backaches, leg pain, if you've been feeling really scattered, somebody here really needs that. And end with freezing cold water is my recommendation. Take a shower. And if you have busy thoughts, let all those thoughts come to your head. Worry. And then turn the temperature to freezing cold. And for 10 seconds, put your face under the freezing cold water and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and pull your head out. If you do it right, it's going to make you catch your breath. It's going to be uncomfortable. And then do it 2 more times. Put your head in. And this is a guaranteed deep nervous system reset. You might feel a little dizzy after. You might feel extremely calm. Somebody here needs that, okay? And if nothing else, know that if no one has said this in a while, you're worthy of love. I love you. I have love for you. And remember, in the end, everything will be okay. And if it's not right now, then it is not the end. Take good care of yourselves. If you want a private reading, you know what to do. Go into the description box below, and I look forward to seeing you. Take care.